If you had the opportunity to tell your story, how would you tell it? Would you vlog it like the Fluffy Poodle and I? Would you vlog it like us? Would you be on a podcast and tell your story there? No matter how you tell your story, it's very important that you do that. Tell your story to motivate everybody to follow their dreams, because if we can get through our challenges and our disabilities, so can you. But first, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Daniel the Big O, and this is my service dog, the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear, and his green hair. If you are new to the channel, we are the world's best service dog team. And we travel all around the world telling our story, inspiring everybody all around the world, and motivating them to inspire them to follow their dreams, because if we can get through our challenges, so can you. But you know, dog, going back to the question at hand, the question we asked at the beginning, how does one tell their story? Well, I know me personally, I like to tell my story through video on here, on all social media platforms, and also through podcasting. And most recently, the Fluffy Poodle and I were a special guest on The Rome Show. The Rome Show is a really good podcast, has a whole lot of episodes on multiple social media platforms. And the Fluffy Poodle and I are extremely grateful to be able to be on that show and tell a little bit about our dreams, our inspirations, how we get through our challenges, and overall give hope and inspiration to everybody who watches it and listens as well. So this dog right here wants you to go over to the Rome Show. Let's pop it up right here. And watch that episode, comment down below, and give it a thumbs up. But going back to how we can tell our story, besides podcasts and social media, is writing a book. And the Fluffy Poodle and I have been writing a book for the last couple of months, and it's been very difficult. But I want you guys to know the merch, the book, and everything else is going to be dropping down very soon. All right, Fluffy, enough talking in the office. Let's go. Break! Well, Fluffy, you remember how yesterday we told you that it was going to storm and rain, and we taught you guys how to dog train right before a storm and give you some tips and advice to eliminate a lot of behaviors? Well, I would say that it definitely rained and got water in my boots. Well, since there's water in my boots, it looks like the Fluffy Poodle needs to go pick up my Crocs so I can put that shoe on. Fluffy, pick up, boy! He's going to go and pick up that Croc right there, bring it straight to me in a nice controlled manner. I got it, no bite marks, no slobber, no nothing, and I can go ahead and put it on my feet and we can do some amazing training. You ready, Fluffy? Yes! Now, with there being so much rain and mud and everything, and I have a white dog right here, I'm not going to exercise him to his full capabilities today. On today's episode, I'm going to use an old playset like this, an old playset like this that I found on the side of the road that somebody was throwing away, and show you how you can use something like this, something very basic to train your pup. Because ultimately, when you motivate your dog and yourself, you build that bond. You build that bond together, and your dog may come in like a wrecking ball like this. Fluffy, yes! He comes in like a wrecking ball like that, and you guys can really have that relationship that's second to none, like the Fluffy Poodle and I have. So the first thing that we're going to have Fluffy do is do touch. Touch means the front two paws on whatever we tell him to. Fluffy, touch! Just like that. And after your dog puts the front two paws up on whatever part of the place that you tell them to, definitely give them reward. Break! Yes! Good. Out. Now you see he did that on the little step right there. He did touch on the step right there, but break? What about Fluffy, break? What about touch? Yes, touch on the rock climbing area right there. See, there's multiple areas all around here that you can get your dog to touch on and really build that clear communication and obedience and duration and a whole bunch of other things by just with the word touch. Fluffy, break! Yes! Now, if you guys Fluffy, out. Now, if you guys are extremely new to touch, okay, if your dog's extremely new to touch, what I would highly recommend you do, get a toy or a treat or something and lure, come on, Fluffy, and lure your dog up on there. Good, and reward them as soon as those front two paws are up on there. After you do that step, you can also lure your dog up on there and start giving them a treat. Giving them a treat, giving them a treat to build on that duration while they're up on here doing the touch command. This dog and I have shown you the crawl portion, which is luring up on there. The walk portion is giving them treats and building on that duration. But what's the run portion? What's the run portion? Is literally from far away, tell your dog, touch! Good. And then build on that duration, build on that distance, having your dog touch in different locations, different areas, and then tell them to break, which is release, and always, always, always give them that reward. Break! Yes! Now, since we've taught you touch, what about the word place? Place means all 4 paws on whatever object we tell him. So when we say place, he's literally going to put all 4 instead of the front 2. Fluffy, place! Good. Now, how do you train that? It's the exact same way that we did touch. Use that crawl, walk, run method that we just taught you a second ago, and that's luring your dog up on there. That's build on that duration, and then increasing the distance and duration over time. Fluffy, break. Yes. And always, always, always rewarding your pup for doing what is asked. Good. Out. Now, we showed you how he can place over there. What about, can he jump up through this area on a very high platform? Fluffy, place! Absolutely he can, and your dog can too. Build on that exercise. You see that we don't have to go far or do much in a very small environment, in a very small area, for you to exercise your dog both mentally and physically. Now, you're going to hear this a lot in our videos, and we say this all the time, and especially in this one, make sure you're rewarding your dog, because I don't believe a lot of people reward their dog enough with physical praise, voice inflections, food, treats, play, and so much more. You see, Fluffy, he's doing an amazing job while I'm talking so much. Fluffy, break! Come on, boy! Yes! And how he loves to come in like a wrecking ball and retrieve that toy. Or literally, out, sit, stay. He's a retrieving poodle, so he loves to retrieve. Fluffy, yes! And then he'll go and get it every single time. But understanding exactly what your dog wants and needs each and every day, because it's different, you know, just like humans. Not every day you want pizza. Not every day a dog wants a ball. Some days they might want a toy. Some days they might just want a little bit of, you know, pet and a little bit of loving. With that being said, the rain is starting to come down on us again. So I'm going to show you a really good thing that the Fluffy Poodle can do, and putting everything that we showed you all together and giving him that major reward before we wrap up this video. Here we go. Fluffy, place! Good boy. Let's give him a reward and send him again. Yes! Good boy. I gave him his reward there. He's going to bring it back to me real quick, and then we're going to send him all the way, okay? We're going to send him all the way again and end it on a very high note. Fluffy, place! Place. Up! Good. Break! Yes! Come on, Fluffy! Woo-hoo! I love this dog. With that being said, I know our videos have changed a little bit. We haven't been doing a lot of vlogging, but I want you guys to understand our motivation, our inspiration, our dog training, our showing our life each and every day is how we translate to each and every one of you to keep following your dreams, keep motivating each and every one of you, and motivate each and every one of each other. With that being said, make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Literally just about 6 straight months every single day on YouTube. Great job. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Bye-bye.